Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another holiday look, and we're going to be using my favorite eyeshadow palette of all time, the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. This palette was my first ever high-end beauty purchase, and this is probably responsible for my descent into madness, which is my makeup collection currently. But today's video is going to be a tutorial using this palette. I'm gonna do a shimmery, smoky eye using some gold and using black, and it's gonna be really pretty and really awesome, so just stay tuned. Okay, so I've already done one eye off camera. As you can see, I did actually apply falsies as well, just for you guys, and it took forever, and I'm having a little bit of troubles with the inner corner, but I did it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is take my Urban Decay Primer Potion in the shade Original, and I'm just going to prime my eyelid with that. It does have a sheer formula, but it is a little bit sticky. I also apologize for the state of my eyebrows right now. I just touched them up and tweezed them and made them beautiful a couple days ago, and they're already out of control again. I'm going to take a Wet n Wild blending brush and dip into Boxy just to set down the primer so that it's not as sticky. Then on the same brush, I'm going to use Tease as my transition color. I actually filmed this same tutorial a few days ago, but when I went to import the videos and start editing, the middle portions of the video said that they were corrupted and that they were in the wrong format, and I couldn't fix it. So I was like, I'm just gonna have to refilm this. But for me, it's like, you could wear this to class, you could wear this on Christmas, you could wear this on New Year's, to a wedding, to a funeral. Like, I would wear this anywhere. Now, just to darken the crease a little bit, I'm gonna take the same brush and I'm gonna go into Busted. I was at a party with some friends of mine last night, and a couple of them were telling me that they really like my videos, which, thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. And that they had tried to follow along with some of my tutorials, but that they didn't have all of the stuff. And I just want to use this opportunity to say that you don't have to have exactly the same stuff that I have. You don't have to have 100% of it. These are just tips. I'm just trying to give you tips. So you can do this look that I'm doing right now if you have brown, black, and something shiny. If you are looking at something like this and you're like, well, I can't do that, you just really need to take your time with blending. I will sit here and blend this out for a long time, and you don't see that because I edit it out. If you take your time blending and you're really gentle with the brush, you would be surprised at what you can actually do. So take your time, press really lightly with your brush, and just blend until your arm cramps. I'm going to go in with the black now, so I'm going to use Blackout, and I'm going to use this e.l.f. smudging brush. This is weird, but I pretty much primarily use this smudging brush for Urban Decay Blackout, because Blackout is black, and it is unforgiving, and it is harsh. So you really need to be very careful with Blackout. Look at that. You need to be careful with Blackout and take your time blending it. And I'm really just smudging this and dragging it across the lid, and I'm gonna bring it between 1/3 and 1/2 of the way across my lid. But back to the idea that I would wear this look anywhere. People are always like, this is a great nighttime look, this is a great going out look. Like, listen, I would wear a shimmery smoky eye to an 8 a.m. final, and I have been known to do this. Like, I get this is a nighttime look, this is a party look, but at the same time, like, you do you. If you want to wear this to class, do it. Do it, and I will support you 100%, and you and I can just slay the game in that class. So then with a flat shadow brush from Wet n Wild, I'm going to take Pistol, which is this gunmetal color right here, and I'm just going to apply that as a base on the rest of my lid. And now for the best and most fun part. I love this eyeshadow, and I hardly ever get to use it, even though I just said that you could wear this anywhere. There are not very many opportunities to wear a metallic gold cream eyeshadow, so I'm gonna take full advantage of this, and I'm gonna take full advantage of this for New Year's Eve, and I encourage you to do the same. I don't know what color this is in because e.l.f. doesn't put the color on this type of shadow. If I had to guess, this is in the shade Toast, and it is a creamy eyeshadow, but it's not sticky. And so then with my finger, just for maximum color payoff, I'm just gonna pat it on, and I'm not gonna pat this as far over as black because we don't want to cover up the black. We want it to be a nice fade. And you can use as much or as little of this as you want. I like to put it over here too because it is, after all, a smoky eye, so I'm not really going for precision here. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. And then for even more glam and more bling, I'm gonna take the Urban Decay shadow brush and go into Half Baked, and I'm just gonna pat Half Baked right on top of what we just did, just to intensify the gold. Do you see this? Look at that. Oh, I love it. Doesn't this just scream New Year's Eve? Like, I'm gonna take the flat end of the Urban Decay brush and go into Busted, and then Blackout, and then back to Half Baked on the lower lash line. And again, I'm really not being very precise at all because I want this to be a smoky and sexy and kind of messy smoky eye look. I'm gonna focus Blackout a little bit more on the outer corner, blending it up into the top shadow, and then using it to just kind of smoke out the rest of my lower lash line. And then Half Baked right in here, just to bring it all together. Still using this because it's just such a great brush. I'm gonna use Booty Call as the inner corner highlight and just put that right on top of all the gold that we've already got in the inner corner, just to blind everybody. So I am gonna apply falsies to this eye as well, just not on camera because it's gonna take me a long ass time, so I'll be right back. Okay, so that actually went a lot better on this eye than it did on this eye. The inner corners are still giving me a little bit of trouble. Just to make this look even sexier and even smokier, I'm going to take my NYX Jolie gel eyeliner in the shade Black, and I'm going to tightline and run this on my waterline. My teeth hurt. Do your teeth ever just hurt? I know that's weird. And to finish the eyes, I'm going to take an e.l.f. mascara, and I'm going to use the shorter end of the brush on my lower lashes just to really open up my eyes. I like this mascara a lot. I think it does a really good job of fanning out lashes. Okay, and that completes the eyes. Whew, that was a workout. So I rinsed all the glitter off of my hands because that was about to be a hot mess if I didn't. So let's move on to the rest of the face. I got some new products, and so we have new primers and new concealers to use today. So I'm going to start with the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. Even though my skin is fairly dry, I don't really like the way that my skin looks when it's really dewy. So I do use matte primers and matte foundations. Oh, that's sticky. I almost never do my eyes before I do the rest of my face. I just did it today because of the glitter, because it got everywhere and I didn't want just gold glitter all over my face. I mean, I do want that in general, but not today. I would love to just have glitter, just to take glitter, like a pool of glitter, and just dip my face into it. This is a very thick primer, and like a little does not go a long way. Dotsie, did you open the door? Hi. Hi. She wants to be a star. I have a new foundation as well. It's Covergirl Outlast Stay Luminous Natural Glow Foundation. I've heard really, really great things about this foundation, and I am in the shade Classic Ivory. There we go. I just hope it has really good coverage because I'm feeling extra pink today. I really want to know what kind of videos you guys are interested in. Like, what do you want to see me do? Because I thought that these holiday looks would be, you know, very apropos because it is almost Christmas, it's almost New Year's, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, the holiday season is upon us. Like, do you want to see challenges? Do you want to see me, you know, do more false lashes? What do you want to see? Let me know. Like, let me know down below, because I obviously want to make videos that you're going to be interested in seeing, because yeah, I can do this for me, and I can just do my makeup every single day just for me, but I already do that. So I really want to be making sure that I'm doing things that you want, so let me know down below. This foundation does seem like it has decent coverage. It did take a lot though. Like, I went back and added a second pump. Just like the primer, a little does not go a long way. A lot goes a little way. For concealer today, I finally got my hands on Tarte Shape Tape. This is going to be my first time trying it out, and I am in the shade Fair Neutral. It's a little light, but I'm hoping that that's going to be okay because I'm going to be applying it in places that I do want to lighten my skin. Okay, time to conceal. Oh, look at that. That's just like one layer. Look at the coverage. Now we just have to hope that it blends out really well because obviously I don't want to walk around looking like this. My camera stopped recording in the middle of blending that out, but I had to keep going because I didn't want the concealer to dry. I think that it actually is a good shade for me. It definitely lightens the under eye area. It's very thick, very full coverage, but it is sticky, so I am going to set it. I'm going to use a little bit of it on some other parts of my face as well before I set it. The sun is going down, so I'm trying to work with this natural light. Now I'm going to take another new product. I know, it's like Christmas. I have so many new stuff. So many new stuff. This is the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Finishing Powder. I just got this at Ulta, and I'm going to use this to set my under eyes and to set the rest of my face wherever I put that concealer. Okay, so I'm just going to take this powder, which is very white, very fine, and I'm going to use it to set my under eyes. People have asked me before why I don't bake my under eyes, and the reason I don't do that is because, one, I think it's a waste of time. Two, whenever I have, it doesn't feel like it reduces creasing or like it actually does anything for me, which again makes it a waste of time. I'm taking an e.l.f. Total Face Brush and I'm just going to set my face anywhere else that I put concealer. I'm going to use another new product. This is by Model Co. and this is a contour stick. Someone actually gave this to me because they didn't like it. I thought that it was going to be really way too dark for my skin, and it is dark, but if you take some time to blend it out, it actually works fairly well. Look at that. Like, that's dark. I am just going to take the tiniest little on my nose. So starting right on the contour, I'm just going to brush down the side of my nose. I did buy a new bronzer yesterday, but I want to just go ahead and stick with my Physicians Formula Bronze Booster today, just because I haven't tried out that other bronzer yet, and I don't want to just completely mess it up and have it be too dark or patchy or anything like that. I think I went a little heavy-handed on this side, so I'm just going to take my Beauty Blender and just try to soften out that edge. Now I'm going to blush and highlight, and for blush I'm going to use the NARS Orgasm Stick. I got this as a present for Christmas, even though it's not Christmas yet, but I did get it as a present, and it's in a tube and it's a stick, but it dries really almost like a powder. It dries really nice even when you're putting it on, and it looks a little bit streaky. It doesn't dry streaky at all. Lightly pat and drag where I want this, that it dries really nice and pretty and shimmery. It's very subtle, very faint, not patchy. You still get that bit of shimmer that Orgasm has. For highlight today, I'm going to use gold. So I'm going to use my Wet n Wild highlighter, and I'm going to use gold just to complement the eyes. I'm going to use my new Wet n Wild fan brush. If you haven't gotten a chance to check out Wet n Wild brushes, I really recommend it. I found them at Walgreens and also at Kmart. So if you haven't had a chance to check these out, I really think that they're worth it. They're really inexpensive. I think this was $2 or $3, and the eye brushes are like $1 each. And we are just gonna glow it up. Ain't nothing subtle about that. And then with a different highlighting brush, I'm gonna highlight my nose. To set the face, I'm going to take this Wet n Wild Photofocus setting spray, and then I'll apply lips. Well, I already have lips. I'll apply a lip color. That actually smells really nice. For lips today, I want something that isn't going to be so much because of the shimmery look we have going on, but because I want this to be like a nighttime party look, I do want to do something other than nude. So I'm going to take the Urban Decay lipstick in the shade Bruise, and this is a sheer formula, so it's not going to be over the top and in your face. Look at that. God, it's getting all over me. I really don't know why I continue to try to put on dark lipsticks. Like, I'm incapable of not messing it up. And that concludes this look. I hope that you like this look. I hope that this gives you inspiration for anything you might have to do in the next couple of weeks, whether it's New Year's or Christmas or cocktail parties. I'm really happy with the way that the eyes turned out and that glow. Like always, please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Leave comments down below about what kind of videos and what kind of looks you want to see. If there's products you want me to try, let me know down below. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye!